Congratulations! After years of discipline, sacrifice, and making the right decisions, you've reached one of the most important milestones in personal finance, your first $100,000. That's a huge achievement, and it proves you truly have the ability to build real wealth. But when you look at that six-figure number, a new question naturally appears. What comes next? Legendary investor Charlie Munger once said that the hardest part of building wealth isn't becoming a millionaire. It's reaching the first $100,000. He put it bluntly, you've got to do it the hard way. I didn't care if it meant walking everywhere and not eating anything that wasn't bought with a coupon. That's because the first 100K is the phase where you build the foundational habits before compound interest can step in and do the heavy lifting for you. And here's the paradox. The most effective moves after this milestone are often completely counterintuitive. In this video, we'll distill 5 critical truths from those who've already been there to help you move from $100,000 to your next financial goal. 1. The goal isn't saving 100K, it's investing it. The first surprising truth is this. The milestone you just reached may not be the milestone you think it is. One of the biggest misconceptions is believing that the first $100,000 means $100,000 sitting in a savings account. This is a serious misunderstanding, and it can keep you stuck for years. Holding 6 figures in cash almost guarantees a slow loss of purchasing power. Every year, inflation quietly erodes the value of your money. Even high-yield savings accounts struggle to consistently outpace the rising cost of living. When your money is sitting idle in a bank account, it isn't working for you. And while you're accumulating in cash, you're missing out on the market's growth. The first 100K rule of thumb is actually about invested capital, because that's when compound interest can finally begin to accelerate. If you want, I can next. Tighten this into a 60-90-second YouTube hook, or adapt it into a calm, reflective mic-style voiceover, or continue translating the remaining sections in the same tone. Your next 100K will come much faster, but only if you're patient. Here's the good news. The main reason wealth building feels easier after $100,000 is the power of compound growth. This is the point where market growth can begin to outpace what you're able to save on your own. For example, a simple 1% market gain turns a $100,000 portfolio into $101,000, a $1,000 increase, which is more than most people can earn in a single workday. A simple comparison makes this clear. $10,000, $100,000 requires a 900% increase, $100,000. $200,000 requires only 100%, $200,000. $300,000 requires just 50%. But here's the surprise. This growth is not a straight line. Many people share that shortly after reaching $100,000, their portfolios dropped significantly. That isn't a disaster. It's a normal part of a long-term journey. The core lesson: think in decades, not months. Stay the course, don't quit halfway. 3. The biggest threat isn't a market crash. It's lifestyle inflation. Many people assume the greatest risk is a market crash. The truth is, the biggest danger often comes from you. Lifestyle inflation happens when your spending rises along with your income and net worth. A nicer car, a bigger home, more expensive clothes. Not because you need them, but because you feel you've earned them. The moment you allow your living expenses to rise with your wealth, you kill your wealth-building engine. The core truth? Wealth isn't about having more money. Wealth is about having options. Every dollar you spend upgrading your lifestyle today is a dollar that no longer has the chance to compound into future freedom. 4. The passive income you're chasing might be a trap. As your portfolio grows, the idea of building passive income becomes incredibly attractive. Dividends sound smart, right? But for anyone still in the wealth accumulation phase, they are often a trap. There are 3 major problems: sacrificed growth. Dividend-focused funds prioritize income, not long-term price appreciation. Heavy taxes. Many dividends are taxed as ordinary income, creating tax drag that slows compounding. Dividends aren't free money. They are effectively a forced sale that reduces the value of the underlying stock. The reality is this: stocks and broad market index funds are the most effective form of passive income over the long run. The smartest strategy: is usually the boring one. Here's the final surprising truth. After all the effort it took to reach $100,000, the best strategy is often the least exciting one. You don't need day trading, hot stocks, high-risk crypto. What's recommended most consistently: invest regularly in low-cost index funds, S&P 500, total market funds, buy and hold. Don't try to look smart before putting more money into the market. Pay off all high-interest debt. Keep a 3-6-month emergency fund. Optimize tax-advantaged accounts, 401k, Roth IRA, and similar. It's boring, but this is the proven path to building real wealth. The playbook doesn't change. $100,000 isn't the destination. It's a new starting line. The habits that got you here are the same habits that will take you to $1 million and beyond. You've already proven that you can build wealth. The question now is, what will you allow that $100,000 to build for your life? If you've already reached $100,000 or you're getting very close, pause for a moment and ask yourself one truly honest question. Will I let this money serve my ego or serve my freedom? Leave one word in the comments. Engine. If you see $100K as an engine to go further, discipline if you're committed to keeping your lifestyle the same, options if your goal is more choices in the future. If this content helped you see money more clearly, hit like so the algorithm knows this video deserves to be shared. And subscribe so you don't miss the next videos in this series. In a world where everyone shows off results, choosing to understand the process says a lot about you. $100,000 doesn't change who you are, it simply amplifies who you already were. Wishing you enough patience to not destroy what you've built, and enough clarity to let your money start carrying you, instead of the other way around. I'll see you in the next video.